Hey there, welcome to this week's edition of Revved Up Reflections. Today I'm just going to go over a little tale of me and a friend of mine riding in the snow from Maryland to Pennsylvania. One really long trip, long enough. So to begin with, a friend of mine calls me Saturday morning, woke me up actually, and wants to know if I want to ride up to Pennsylvania to get a hunting license or whatever. This is probably 1986 maybe. It hadn't even been up yet, so I don't know what it looks like outside. Get up, get dressed, open the front door, look outside. It's gray skies, and you can smell snow in the air. It's not snowing yet. And it was cold. It was maybe around 30 degrees. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go. So he lived up the road about 15, 20 miles, and we're going to meet in Frederick and then go up straight up Route 15 into Pennsylvania. So I meet, get ready, warm the bike up, and head up towards Frederick. Meet up with him, and we decide we're gonna stop up the road in Thurmont and get some breakfast. They had two really good restaurants in Thurmont back then. Both of them sadly closed now. And so we're heading up towards Thurmont, and we get maybe 10 miles outside of Frederick, heading up Route 15, and it starts snowing. Just a little bit, just flurries, but they're really big flakes. And it's coming down. And now my rear tire, I got maybe 2 30 seconds of tread on it. So no biggie, I'm like 20 years old. Nothing's going to hurt me. So, no helmet, got a set of goggles on because we didn't, had a helmet strapped to the bike, but wasn't wearing a helmet when we took off because you had to have a helmet riding Pennsylvania back then, but not in Maryland. So we get up there. I got these, old style goggles on, and it starts really snowing hard. So we get to this restaurant up there in Thurmont, pull in there, and it's Saturday morning, so it's busy. And go in there, and you'd have thought something was wrong with both of us. And go in there, order coffee, and I think pie or something like that. And we're sitting in there for a while, and it's really starts snowing hard. Not sticking to the road, but it's snowing hard. Can't decide whether we're going to go or not. And you're 20 years old. Don't be a wuss, man. We're going to go up there. So go out and get back on the bikes. And with his bike, he had a 61 XLCH magneto system. So with that bike, the standard fare was for him to go out and start kicking. When his bike started, then I'd come out and kickstart mine. So I'm sitting out there and hear his bike fire up. So I go out and start mine. We head up the road there. And my bike would always start within 3 kicks because it could take a half hour. It looked like he was going to have a coronary. His whole head would be red out there kicking and kicking and kicking. So we head up towards Pennsylvania, get up there, drive around a little bit. And, this is well before cell phones, well before computers. So there's nothing telling us what's open and what's not open. So we hit a couple of places across the Pennsylvania state line trying to find some place that's got selling hunting licenses. So finally find some place, and it's really snowing up there. So heading back south there, and I remember going down the road, and we passed a state cop who's driving like really slow for some reason. We're only doing maybe 50, 55, and doing this going down the road, rear tires slipping every once in a while. So got your feet hanging out like outriggers, like that's going to do anything. And cop just looks over at us and he's just shaking his head. It's Maryland State Trooper. And we go on down the road and get back to Frederick, and he's got to take off to where he lives, which is just outside Frederick, and then I head on south back to Damascus, and get all the way home. You know, slipping and sliding all over the place. Get all the way home, freezing cold. I mean, I got gear on, but still, riding like that, it's cold. It's cold. So get all the way home. Now this bike that I had, we had just painted it that earlier that summer, or spring, summer, in that range. New paint job, new paint on the fenders, the tank. Really dressed the bike up, cleaned everything up, painted the engine, painted the cylinders, painted the heads. It's a good looking bike for what it was. Boom! Fell over. Damn it. But good times, good times. I had a good time there. Even though it's pretty damn stupid. And even if I had good tires, it wasn't a real smart thing to do. But I'll never forget it. Came inside and already had a big fire rolling, because I guess Dave or somebody had called her and told her I'd be home in a little bit. So she built this big fire in the fireplace. House was nice and toasty. And I come in it. By the time I got home, it was a wet snow. So I got snow stuck to my clothes, stuck to my pants, everything. Had to go in the house and peel off all the clothes in the kitchen there. Keep from tracking snow all over the house. But good fun. Anyway, that's all I got for today. That's just a story from, 38, 39 years ago, whatever it was, a long time ago. And Merry Christmas, guys. Hope everybody has a great Christmas. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. All that stuff. Hope everybody makes it through the winter good. Has a good time, and Happy New Year. Take care, everybody.